People say stepmoms ruin fairy tales. Mine tried to ruin my life. My name is Aria Walker. And the day I turned 18, my stepmom didn't give me a birthday gift. She gave me handcuffs. It was 11:47 p.m. I still remember the exact time because the clock on our living room wall was the only thing making noise. Tick, tick, tick. Like it was counting down to the moment she would destroy me. My dad was out of town. He always was. The only time he remembered he had a daughter was when tax benefits came up. I was in my room, studying for a scholarship exam. And then, bam, bam, bam. Someone pounded on the front door like the house was on fire. I jumped. Before I could even stand, my stepmom, Vanessa, screamed. Aria! Get down here right now. I ran downstairs. The door swung open. And standing there, 2 police officers. Not neighbors. Not family friends. Real, uniformed officers with badges, flashlights, and that heavy silence that tells you your world is about to flip upside down. Are you Aria Walker? One officer asked. Yes. My voice cracked. You're under arrest. My brain shut down. What? Arrest? For what? Vanessa stepped forward with crocodile tears so dramatic she could win an Oscar. She hit me, she cried. She attacked me. I'm scared for my life. She needs to be taken away before she kills someone. My blood ran cold. I had never touched her. Not once. She would scream at me, insult me, humiliate me, but I never fought back. Because I knew. The moment I fought back, I'd lose everything. And tonight, she made sure I lost it anyway. The officers grabbed my wrists. The metal cuffs clicked shut. My chest tightened. Please, I begged. You don't understand, I didn't do anything. Vanessa gasped dramatically. She's lying. She's manipulative. She's dangerous. Dangerous? Me? I couldn't even raise my voice without shaking. As they pushed me toward the police car, I looked at her. My stepmom, standing under the porch light like a queen. Smirking. It was small. Quick. But I saw it. My stepmom didn't call the police because she was scared. She called them because she finally found the perfect way to get rid of me. My cell was freezing. Concrete floor. Metal bench. A flickering light. But none of that scared me. What scared me was the thought that no one would come for me. Not my dad. Not anyone from my family. Vanessa made sure of that. I kept replaying everything in my head. Every insult, every chore, every time she made me feel like I didn't belong. And now, she wanted me gone permanently. I don't know how long I sat there. Hours? Minutes? Time felt like a joke. Then the officer returned. Aria, someone posted your bail. I frowned. My dad? No. And that's how I met Detective Jordan Hale. Tall. Clean-cut. Sharp eyes. A man who looked like he could read lies like subtitles. He didn't smile. Didn't ask how I was. Just handed me a coat and said, "Come with me. We need to talk." My hands were shaking as I followed him out. Sir. I swear I didn't hit her. I don't know why she. Oh, I know you didn't, he said calmly. I froze. He kept walking, not looking back. That's why I bailed you out. We sat in an interview room, not for interrogation, but protection. Detective Hale placed a file on the table. Your stepmother, he said, filed 3 different insurance claims last year. All fake. All denied. I blinked. Insurance? What did that have to do with me? He continued. She also filed a false harassment report on a neighbor, forged your father's signature on a bank loan, and recently tried to access your college fund. My college fund? I felt dizzy. I didn't even know I had a college fund. He slid the file toward me. Your mother left it for you. Before she died. I swear my heart just stopped. My mother? My voice broke. He nodded. That money is legally and exclusively yours. She tried to take it. And when the bank refused, suddenly a violent attack magically happened. So this was it. This was why she wanted me gone. Not because she hated me. Because she wanted my mother's money. Detective Hale leaned forward. She's dangerous, Arya. And smart. She knew your father wouldn't question her. She knew you were young, alone, and quiet. I swallowed hard. He was right. But he didn't know something important. Quiet girls aren't weak. Quiet girls learn. Watch. Observe. Quiet girls know exactly when to strike. And Vanessa was about to learn that the hard way. Detective Hale filed charges against her. Fraud, perjury, filing a false police report. But the moment she was confronted, Vanessa did what toxic people always do. She acted like the victim. She's framing me. That girl hates me. Arya is jealous of me. And my dad? He believed her. Of course he did. He came to the station yelling at me. What the hell is wrong with you, Arya? Why are you doing this to your family? My family? I whispered. Dad, she tried to steal Mom's money. He hesitated. Just for 1 second. One breath. And then Vanessa placed her hand on his arm, wiping fake tears. She's lying. She's trying to destroy us. And like a puppet. Dad nodded. I wasn't surprised. I wasn't even hurt. I was done. For the first time in my life, I said the words I was too scared to say. I'm pressing charges. The room went silent. Vanessa's face cracked. Dad blinked like I slapped him. Detective Hale nodded slowly. Proud, maybe. And my stepmom? She whispered. You'll regret this. I smiled. No. You will. The courtroom smelled like old wood and bad decisions. Vanessa walked in wearing a white suit like she was some innocent angel. Her lawyer walked beside her, slick hair, slicker attitude. I sat with Detective Hale and the state attorney. Hands clasped. Heart calm. For once. I wasn't scared. The prosecutor presented every piece of evidence. Forged signatures. Fake insurance claims. Audio clips from neighbors. Screenshots of her attempts to access my fund. Bank records. And finally, body cam footage from the night of my arrest. When the court saw Vanessa faking fear. Dramatic gasps, clutching her chest, crocodile tears. Even the judge looked annoyed. Then came the best part. The neighbor's security camera. It showed the exact moment Vanessa claimed I attacked her. Except, I wasn't even home. I was in my room. Studying. The footage didn't lie. She did. Her face turned white. Her lawyer went silent. Dad's mouth fell open. The judge looked at her and said, Mrs. Walker. You committed multiple felonies and attempted to ruin an innocent girl's life. And just like that. Guilty. Dad tried to talk to me afterward. I walked right past him. I wasn't the same girl he ignored for years. I wasn't the scared stepdaughter anymore. I was the girl who survived everything they did. And was now free. I left the courtroom with nothing but a backpack. No home. No family. No money I could access yet. The legal process to unlock my mother's fund would take months. Detective Hale walked beside me. So, he asked, where will you go now? I don't know, I admitted. He nodded. Then start here. He handed me a card. A number. A name. A shelter for young women. Safe place. Good people. I took it. Thank you, for everything. He finally smiled, just a little. You saved yourself, Arya. I just opened the door. The shelter became my new home. A small room. A thin mattress. But peace. Real peace. I worked 2 jobs. Saved money. Studied harder than I ever did before. 6 months later, the court released my mother's savings to me. It wasn't small. It was enough to start a life. A business. A future. And so I did. I built a small digital marketing agency. Just me. My laptop. And a fire inside me that Vanessa accidentally created. Within a year, my agency hit 6 figures. Within 2 years, I had 20 employees. A full office. Clients nationwide. By year 3, I was a known name. And Vanessa? Oh. She had no idea what was coming. 3 years after she tried to destroy me, I was reviewing job applications for a new administrative assistant. And then I saw it. A name. A familiar one. Vanessa Walker. My stepmom. 59 years old. Recently divorced. Unemployed. Desperate. I leaned back in my chair. Life really does come full circle. My HR manager asked. Should we skip her? I smiled. No. Call her for an interview. Her fate wasn't just karma. It was justice. 3 years after she tried to put me in jail. 3 years after she ripped apart my life. 3 years after a judge said, guilty. Vanessa walked into my office. Not knowing it was mine. She didn't recognize the company name on the building. AW Digital Strategies. My initials. Because she never knew me enough to notice. She walked in wearing the same fake confidence she used to wear when she lied to the police. But now? She looked older. Tired. The kind of tired that comes from losing everything, slowly. My receptionist whispered. Ms. Walker, your 3 p.m. interview is here. I stood, smoothed my blazer, and stepped forward. Vanessa looked up. Her eyes widened. The color drained from her face. And for the first time in my life, she was speechless. Hello, Vanessa, I said softly. Welcome to my company. Her lips trembled. Arya. Yes. I smiled. The girl you tried to send to jail. I didn't offer her a seat. I just walked into the conference room and gestured. She followed, silently. Her eyes darted everywhere. The awards, the plaques, the branding. My success. Success she tried to bury. She finally sat. I didn't. I stood across from her, arms crossed. So, I began, flipping through her resume. You're applying to be an administrative assistant? She swallowed. Yes. I really need a job. Oh, I know, I said. I read the divorce filings. The way she flinched? Delicious. You lost the house, I continued. You lost Dad. You lost the savings you stole. Rough couple of years. Her voice cracked. Arya, please, life has been very difficult. I cut her off. Life was difficult for me too, remember? When you called the cops on me? When I spent a night in jail? When Dad screamed at me? When I had nothing and no one? She shut her eyes. I'm sorry. I leaned forward. You're sorry because you need something. Not because you regret what you did. Her silence confirmed it. I sat down slowly. Tell me one thing, I asked. When you filed that false police report. What did you think would happen to me? She hesitated. I didn't think. No, I said coldly. You thought very clearly. You wanted me gone. Her eyes filled with tears. Arya, please. I'm old. I'm alone. I'm tired. I need this job. And I needed a mother, I said. But we don't always get what we want, do we? She cried harder. But I wasn't moved. Because those tears? I'd seen them before. The night she destroyed my life. Fake sympathy. Fake fear. Fake everything. But here came the moment I had been waiting for. I slid a file across the table. Vanessa. I'm hiring you. Her head jerked up. You are? Yes. Hope flickered in her eyes. But, I added. On one condition. She nodded quickly. Anything. You will start at the lowest position in the company. She frowned. What do you mean? You will be an office runner. Not an assistant. Not a receptionist. A runner. That's a job for kids, she whispered. It's a job, I replied coldly. And you desperately need one. I leaned back. You'll make minimum wage. You'll take orders from employees younger than my shoes. You will deliver coffee. You will clean break rooms. You will stand all day. Her face fell apart. And, I added. You will report directly to me. Every morning. Every evening. No. Her voice cracked. Arya, please. I can't. You can, I said. And you will. She wiped her eyes. So this is revenge? I took a slow breath. No, Vanessa. Revenge would be letting you starve. Her breath caught. This is accountability. She showed up at 7:59 a.m. 1 minute early. Hands shaking. I walked past her without stopping. Morning, Vanessa. Copy room needs organizing. Then get coffee for the team. Yes. Miss Walker. Miss Walker. Hearing her say that? I could have bottled the satisfaction. My employees whispered. Isn't that her stepmom? Didn't she get arrested? Damn, karma hits hard. And Vanessa heard it all. Every single whisper. But here's the twist. I never humiliated her publicly. Not once. I gave her work. I gave her tasks. I enforced rules. But I kept every revenge moment private. Revenge is loudest when it's quiet. One evening, she knocked on my office door. Come in, I said, not looking up. She stepped inside. Hands trembling. Eyes red. Arya. I want to resign. I know, I replied calmly. But you won't. Why, she cried. Why are you doing this to me? I finally looked at her. Because you never apologized. Not for real. Not for what mattered. She sank into the chair. Then, what do you want from me? And for the first time in years, I told her the truth. I want you to understand what you did to me. What it feels like to be powerless. To be voiceless. To depend on someone who doesn't love you. She broke down. Collapsed into tears. Not the fake kind. The real ones. The ones that hurt. She whispered through sobs. I destroyed you. Yes, I said quietly. You did. I'm sorry. This time. I believed her. Not because she said it. But because she had finally lived the consequences. I exhaled slowly. Your punishment is over. She looked up. Confused. You're free to go, Vanessa. I don't need you to work here anymore. You're letting me go? Yes. I nodded. Revenge isn't my life anymore. Success is. She stood shakily. Arya, thank you for giving me a chance to feel what I put you through. I didn't respond. I didn't hug her. This wasn't forgiveness. This was closure. She walked out of my office. Out of my building. And out of my life. For good. A year later. I received a letter. Handwritten. Shaky handwriting. Arya. I have a small job now. I am rebuilding my life. Thank you for not destroying me when you had the chance. I hope your mother would be proud of you. Vanessa. I didn't write back. I didn't need to. Because her last line? It was enough. My mother would be proud. Not because I won. But because I didn't become the monster I survived. Today. I own a multi-million-dollar company. I fund scholarships for girls with no family. I speak in colleges about resilience. I bought a beautiful apartment with a balcony view. And every time I step outside, I breathe in my freedom. The freedom she tried to take. My story didn't end in a jail cell. It ended in a corner office. And the woman who tried to ruin me? She ended up learning, the hard way. You can't destroy someone who was born to rise.